So what is up everyone, this is Karan here. Welcome back to Tech Karan YouTube channel. This one is Oxygen OS Cyberpunk edition, which is a mere tool build, can be installed on Redmi Note 9s, Redmi Note 9 Pro, Redmi Note 9 Pro Max and Poco M2 Pro. All of these devices are supported for this build, and the build is looking actually quite good. It doesn't have any kind of major bugs and it is actually quite good. Only have a little bit of annoying things, like for example, if you reboot your device, you need to wait for at least 5 minutes to fully set up your phone. Everything else is just working perfectly fine here. Moving on to some details, this one is OnePlus 7 Pro build for the Redmi Note 9s and these mere tool devices, which is based on Android version 10. It's not Android version 11 base, so all the features which are in Android version 10 base Oxygen OS are present there, but all the Android 11 features are not present there. But the apps like messaging app and phone app, all those inspired from Android version 11, so don't worry about that. It comes with the latest security patch of 1st of April 2021, which is actually quite good, but it doesn't have any kind of rise mode, but it comes with the Cyberpunk edition, so all the Cyberpunk goodies are available here. Now, for example, we're gonna take a look at some things in this latest Oxygen OS Cyberpunk edition. Includes the default launcher. This one is the OnePlus launcher version 5.0.0. One thing which I noticed so far is if you update your launcher from your Play Store, it will not work. You need to uninstall the launcher from there, uninstall updates for the launcher from the Google Play Store, because it's recommended not to update OnePlus launcher which is pre-installed. It is recommended for you. I'm using that, I use that, and I got a bug there, and that was little bit difficult for me to resolve that issue. This is why I will suggest you not to update this app from the Google Play Store, as it's OnePlus launcher, Oxygen OS launcher, so comes with all those Oxygen OS goodies, and it also has the 4 icon packs pre-installed: OnePlus, Oxygen, Oxygen OS 11 and Cyberpunk, as you already saw. And these are the icon packs you get pre-installed. You don't need to install these icon packs separately from the Google Play Store, or you don't require any kind of internet connection for that. This was the default live wallpaper which you get here, and as you can see, this is how it is looking. It's actually looking quite good here. Let me just show you once again that how it is showing. Right, I just turned on my device from fingerprint, and this is how it is looking like. The wallpaper seems to be decent enough, and the live wallpaper is there with live effects. It is just looking quite good. You can use this thing on your device, it's quite easy. And like that, the best part which I saw here, first of all, sorry for this one is also kind of a bug which I'm not sure why I'm getting this force close, but I'm not getting this every time, only 1 or 2 times I got so far. The OnePlus camera is pre-installed, which is just great, and that was honestly not expected, but we got the OnePlus camera. And one of the best features which I love about OnePlus camera is shot on OnePlus by your name. This looks actually quite good. It comes with all those features: photo mode, video mode, HDR, HDR plus, all the options are present there, and we have these options just working perfectly fine for now. This one is a shot on OnePlus by Karan, and I have chosen the username in settings, and you can also write your custom username, custom name in settings. If you want to custom watermark, you can adjust, it's up to you. This looks quite good. You can also record videos in 4K 1080p, it's just up to you. All these things are quite good in the latest OnePlus camera. I'm not sure all these features are just working perfectly fine or not, but if some feature is not working for you, we have the option to use the Google camera. Google camera is a very good alternative for you, and the best part is Google camera is also pre-installed. You get the OnePlus camera, you get the Google camera, both of these things alongside with that. So take a look at the Google camera which you get pre-installed. It has all these lenses options available for you, which you can use on your device if you want to. This Gcam doesn't have any kind of about info, by the way. I checked that, and in the settings options there was no about info, but lenses etc just working perfectly fine. As you can see, this one is ultra wide, normal, depth lens, everything is just working perfectly fine here. If you move on to the settings and check out some options, we have very interesting advanced options available for you, which I don't think so most of the user definitely know about, but we have all those options available for you. Video stabilization advanced includes the HDR plus control, dirty lens warning, and all the features. It also includes the 4K 60 fps option. Of course, our device doesn't support that, so it's just not worthy. Everything else is just working good. This one's a Gcam, and I think so it's Gcam 7.3 or Gcam 7.4 if I'm not wrong. You can use this Gcam on a device. Almost everything seems to be working here. Magisk, which also plays an important role on your device. It has the safety status things, and safety status is just passing. Of course, by default, safety status is not passing. I checked that, and the safety status by default was not passing. To pass a safety status, of course, first of all, you will get the API error. Right now, if you're using this, you will get the API error. If you don't know how to solve that, I made a dedicated specific video on that one. Make sure to check out that. Like that, I have also chosen the Magisk hide props config module from the settings because that was just not working. So I've chosen this module and how to use this module, how to pass a safety net status on a device, how to certify your device. All these things, dedicated video I made just some time ago. So make sure to watch that video to pass a safety net status and certify your device, to use banking apps on a device, which is a very necessary thing. If you are a user of a custom room, if you use custom rooms on a device, this plays an important role. I just used all these things on my device to pass the safety status, which is just working perfectly fine now. Moving on to the settings, first of all, you saw these fonts, and you can also adjust these fonts. There are many fonts options available for you. In the ambient display, if you go for the horizon light, I just saw the horizon light is just working perfectly fine. Actually, it was not expected, honestly, but the thing is, these things are just working perfectly fine. I've chosen the blue one, which was just working perfectly fine. It also includes all these options which you saw till now: ambient display, status bar related options, time. We have the icon manager, display network speed. All these things are actually quite good. Includes the VoLTE and Wi-Fi icons both. My carry doesn't support that, so this is why the options are not present in the status bar, but everything else is just working perfectly good. Customizations includes the latest Cyberpunk 2077 theme. If you're looking to install this Cyberpunk 2077 theme, which is very good, and yes, it's just working perfectly fine. If you're a user, you want to use Cyberpunk related things, Cyberpunk customization, Cyberpunk theme on your OnePlus or in your Mia Tool device, OnePlus Roam, this is a very good kind of theme. Let me just apply the Cyberpunk icon pack here because that is pre-installed. You don't need to install this as a separate app. As you can see, icons, launcher, everything is just now from Cyberpunk 2077, which looks quite good. We have the yellowish color everywhere with black background, clock style, which you can customize if you want to, but to enable this clock style, you need to enable the ambient display also. Here, let me show you by going to fonts pack. The fonts pack is actually quite good, includes a lot of fonts. I didn't got these fonts in other builds, honestly. In some other OnePlus ports there was no these fonts available, only there was OnePlus Slate option available. But in this build we have many kind of fonts customizations. All these never settle. I've chosen this, and all these fonts are just working quite good, and these are good enough, and you can use them on a device. If you are looking to install this build, this might also be a very good choice for you. Everything else is just working perfectly fine. No extra customizations here. The customizations which you get in OnePlus devices are already present. Ring volume, Dolby Atmos, which I don't know if it is working or not, but it's present here. Everything else is just working good. Ring, media volume and alarm volume, etc. If you go for the security and lock screen, as expected, the face unlock is dead. The face lock is not working. Fingerprint is just working perfectly fine. I already saw you some time ago while showing the live wallpaper, but the thing is, face unlock is unfortunately not working. So you need to keep this thing in your mind. If you are a user who always use face lock on your device, then this thing you should consider that face lock is not working at all. But other things, like for example system, also if you want to enable OTG on a device, you need to turn on this option from the system, unless it will not work for you. How to install this build on your device? Now let's take a look at that option. Let's take a look at that process, which is actually quite easy. Simply need to download this build on your device. Link is in the description. After downloading this build on your device, what you need to do is simply need to move on to a custom recovery. I will recommend you to use Orange Fox custom recovery here. Dalvik, cache, data. These three partitions you simply need to wipe because this is necessary. After wiping all these partitions, what you need to do is simply move on to that file here. Like here, select this file, click on swipe to install. It will take some time to install on your device. Like this, swipe to install. And after that, at last, if you are encrypted, of course you should be, then you need to format data. Click on yes, and it's just done. This is all from today's video. Link is in the description. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share this video. Goodbye.
Over the edge. Feel like I'm floating through